In this video, we're going to talk about chickens. Now, you probably see them, or at least what they produce, all the time, but this common bird is so much more fascinating than you might realize. They've got an ancient past, a surprisingly complex social life, and, well, a truly global presence. Okay, so first things first. To really get a handle on the chicken, we have to understand the sheer scale of their population. And I'm not talking millions or even hundreds of millions. We are talking billions. That's right, as of 2023, there were over 26.5 billion chickens on Earth. Now, to put that into perspective, they outnumber us humans by more than 3 to 1. That makes them, without a doubt, the most numerous bird on the entire planet. It's not even close. So where do all these billions of chickens live? Pretty much everywhere. Seriously. They're one of the most widespread domestic animals, and you can find them on every single continent, except Antarctica, for obvious reasons. Their ability to adapt is a huge reason for their global success. Alright, so now that we've seen the big picture, let's zoom in a little bit. What exactly is a chicken? Well, scientifically, a chicken is a domesticated bird. It's a subspecies of the red junglefowl, which originally came from Southeast Asia and was first domesticated something like 8,000 years ago. But their family tree goes back way, way further than that. And you might want to sit down for this one, because it sounds like something out of a movie, but it's totally true. Thanks to genomic sequencing, we know that of all the animals alive today, the humble chicken is the closest living relative to the mighty Tyrannosaurus rex. So yeah, next time you see one, just remember, you're looking at a tiny dinosaur. So, how long do these little dinosaurs live? Well, your average chicken lives for about 5 to 10 years. But get this, the world record holder, a hen named Matilda, made it all the way to 16 years old. When it comes to food, chickens are true omnivores. That means they'll eat just about anything. If they're out in the wild, they're constantly foraging, scratching up insects, seeds, and plants. But they're also pretty capable hunters, and will go after small animals like lizards and even young mice. And that constant search for food plays a huge part in their social lives. See, chickens are not solitary creatures at all. They live in these complex social groups called flocks. And these flocks are run by a very specific and sometimes surprising set of rules. The number one rule of chicken society is the famous pecking order. It's basically a social ladder, a really clear hierarchy where every single bird knows its place. This order decides who gets to eat first, who gets the best spot to sleep at night, and pretty much every other part of their daily lives. At the very top of this pecking order, you have the alpha. That's usually the strongest rooster, or if it's an all-female flock, the most dominant hen. But their job isn't just about getting the best food. Nope, they're also the flock's protector, always on the lookout for danger and even breaking up fights between other birds. The pecking order also has a big say in who gets to mate. To try and impress a hen, a rooster will do this special dance called tidbitting, where he circles her and drops a wing. If she's into it, she'll signal that she accepts. And what's she looking for? Believe it or not, hens often go for the roosters with the biggest, brightest red combs on their heads. And after mating, of course, come the eggs. A healthy hen is an absolute egg-laying machine. She can produce over 300 eggs in a single year. The all-time record is a mind-blowing 371. But life in the flock isn't all peaceful foraging and laying eggs. Chickens are constantly facing danger from all sorts of predators. A chicken has to be constantly on the lookout. On the ground, you've got enemies like foxes, raccoons, and even house cats. From the air, hawks and owls are a huge threat. And for the most vulnerable guys in the flock, the little chicks and the eggs, snakes are a major, major danger. Okay, enough with the dangers. Let's end on a lighter note with a few fun facts that I think are really going to surprise you. First up, they have incredible memories. A chicken can recognize and remember over 100 different faces, whether that's a person, another chicken, or even the family dog. Number 2, they see the world in full color, just like we do. They also experience REM sleep, which means it's very likely they're dreaming in color too. This next one is just amazing. The bond between a mother hen and her baby starts super early. She'll actually cluck and purr to her eggs before they've even hatched, and the little chicks will chirp right back at her from inside their shells. Here's a strange but true one for you. You can tell what color egg a hen is going to lay just by looking at her earlobes. As a general rule, if a hen has red earlobes, she lays brown eggs. If she has white earlobes, she lays white eggs. How cool is that? And finally, while they are mostly flightless birds, they can fly. A little. The longest recorded flight for a chicken was an impressive 13 seconds long, and it covered just over 300 feet. That's about the length of an American football field. So when you put it all together, their massive population, their direct family line to dinosaurs, their complex social lives, it really makes you wonder, doesn't it? Are these common birds far more remarkable than we've ever given them credit for? Alright, that is it for this video, everyone. Thank you for watching. Please make sure you're subscribed to our YouTube channel, and I'll see you in the next video.